A bombshell in the election lawsuit from Texas, and a Democrat makes a move no one was expecting by saying men are men and women are women. Welcome to OK Miles. Who knew that the election lawsuit that Texas filed on Monday would be so interesting? It seems that everyone is coming out of the woodwork to give the Supreme Court their opinion. Including the initial filing, the Supreme Court docket tracker shows the total number of filings is up to a whopping 35. This includes amicus, or friend of the court filings, from 19 different states, constitutional attorneys, the governor of Montana, the city of Detroit, a Christian Family Coalition, President Trump, an attorney representing the states of New Nevada and New California, not kidding, and my personal favorite, which is from Ronald H. Hewer. Ronald Hewer describes the actions of the defendant states, Wisconsin, Michigan, Georgia, and Pennsylvania, as rampant lawlessness. Now, what makes him my favorite is that he includes the data procured by Matt Braynard, who I've mentioned here before. To catch everyone up, Matt Braynard crowdfunded $600,000 to purchase data that would be able to show whether illegal voting occurred. He even went as far as setting up multiple call centers to gather affidavits from individuals who either voted and the state didn't count their vote, or they had moved, but someone had voted for them illegally in their previous state. Here is what the data shows. Georgia. The government data shows that election officials' absentee ballot errors of 204,143 far exceed the margin of victory of 12,670. Michigan. The government data shows that election officials' absentee ballot errors of 548,016 far exceed the margin of victory of 148,152. Pennsylvania. The government data shows that election officials' absentee ballot errors of 121,279 far exceed the margin of victory of 81,749. Wisconsin. The government data shows that election officials' absentee ballot errors of 159,559 far exceed the margin of victory of 20,608. I don't understand how this evidence, which has been third-party verified, can be ignored. I have to say, if the best argument against a suit is to whine about jurisdiction, as Wisconsin's Attorney General Joshua Call did, and not against the evidence, Secretary Pompeo may be right.
At what point does a delay hamper a smooth transition or pose a risk to national security?
There will be a smooth transition to a second Trump administration.
Also, kudos to President Trump asking for SCOTUS to award him attorney fees in his prayer for relief. The man knows how to save some money. And on to using logic and facts and other things too, Democrat Tulsi Gabbard introduced the Protect Women's Sports Act of 2020. In this logical piece of legislation, it would rightly take away Title IX funding for any recipient of federal funds who allows a biological male to participate in women's athletics. When I was stationed in Connecticut, I remember that there was this big celebration in 2017 about the female state track champion. At first, I thought it must be some girl who's going to compete in the Olympics or something, but it wasn't. It was Andrea Yearwood, who had previously competed in the boys' track competition, never making state or finals. But as a biological male who identified as female, he was allowed to compete against girls, destroying any hope they had of winning the championship. Am I crazy, or is that a mustache? Now, obviously, all men are not created equal with respect to strength. However, more often than not, men are significantly stronger than their female counterparts in sports. We all remember what happened when Fallon Fox, a biological male who started competing against females in MMA.
These girls are getting right into it. Fox to the knees, and that's it. Fallon
knocked out in 39 seconds. Who would have thunk it? Good going, Representative Gabbard. May other Democrats take your lead in using logic and reasoning. If you enjoyed today's show, share this video and follow me on social media. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you back here on Monday. This has been OK Miles.